Hi, Shlomo here. Hopefully you've watched the other videos first, so you've learnt how to do the basic sounds and then you've learnt how to put them together into some rhythms. And this video is just some hints and tips of how to take it to the next level. First thing to talk about is microphone technique. You need to learn how to cup the microphone. The easiest way to do that is you put your hand out flat like this, you put the mic about halfway down your fingers and you wrap your hand around to create an airtight chamber. And that airtight chamber will clamp against your face and it makes sure that no air can escape. All the sound you're making is forced directly onto the microphone and into the diaphragm inside, which makes it vibrate a lot more and makes a much bigger sound. So you've got... If you cup the microphone, it sounds like this. All I'm changing there is how I hold the microphone. So just to recap, put your hand out flat, mic halfway down your fingers, wrap it around and clamp it against your face. One difficult thing about microphone technique is you want the mic as close to your lips as you can get them, but if they touch your lips, it can stop them from vibrating. So the best way to practice is to go like this, do along one of those and gradually bring the mic in until it touches your lips, like this. That way you make sure that the mic doesn't quite touch your lips, but it gets as close as possible to get that big bassy sound. My second tip is all about musicality and working with other people. What's brilliant about beatboxing is you can practice anywhere you go, you don't need any equipment. So if you're ever listening to music, just try and absorb all the rhythms and the sounds and beatbox along to them because it's a really good way to practice and develop your technique. Likewise, you can work with other people anywhere you are. If you see someone playing a guitar or singing or playing some drums, anything really, you're in a brilliant position to go in and push yourself as an artist and a beatboxer by just exploring what you can do with other people. So always take any opportunity you have to make music with your voice. My third tip is all about using all the resources that are available to you. There are loads of different apps you can use to make music on your smart device. I'm using one here called Loopy, which I think is £5.49 if you're on an iPad, even less if you're on an iPhone or an iPod Touch. And most of them will work with an Android device or lots of different apps out there that you can use. But this thing's a little Loopy app and you can record your voice into the app. So you could go like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, then that just keeps looping. I can add more layers on top, like like this. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is my bass line. 2, 3, 4, 1. I could add some harmonies, maybe like a 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So the really good thing about apps like this is that you can very quickly start to create musical ideas. If you've got an idea for a little beat, you can put it in there and then you might suddenly think, oh hang on a minute, here's a bass line, or here's, maybe you get your guitar out and start sampling that into there. The possibilities are endless. So these things are so cheap to use. I think this app costs a couple of quid or something like that, and it's just a great way to start using your voice and using your musicality and pushing yourself forward as a musician at all times. Whenever you're working with looping, it's important that your rhythm is very consistent. So make sure that you've got a really strong beat and don't do something that's more complicated than you can manage. Just do something really simple like... This means that you can build up a really strong sounding groove to build everything up from. So those are my hints and tips to help you take your beatboxing to a higher level, and I hope you've enjoyed these videos and learnt a little bit about beatboxing. If you want to know more, there's plenty of resources online. If you go on my website shlo.co.uk, or you could go on musicalfutures.org to find more resources. And then lastly, if you look on YouTube, there's always lots of beatbox tutorials on there too. So enjoy yourself, make some beats, make some music and impress your friends. Hope you've enjoyed it, take care, I'm Shlomo signing out.